Welcome to Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is July the 3rd, 2025. Okay. We're going to be talking about AEW because AEW has a lot of matches for Revolution. Let's see if I could put some matches here. They got a lot of matches here and... Oop, wrong thing. I said wrong thing. They put some matches on here on All In. See if I could put it up here. If my phone stop playing stupid games with me. Like seriously. Is everybody enjoying their summer vacation? I hate summer, man. I'm not a big fan of summer. I hate being hot. I hate sweating. I hate all that stuff. So we already talked about the time of Tony Storm versus Mercedes. We talked about Jon Moxley. But there is a stipulation now that I would say talk about more during this whole results. Try to fix my camera here. It's a little crooked. We already talked about the winner take all. There's more to that during the show. And there's more stipulations of the Swerve Strickland and Will Ospreay versus the Young Bucks at All In. I will tell you guys more about that because some of these guys have a match already. But we don't have a lot of segments. All the segments happened was during the matches. Or after the matches. So now let's get to it. The only segment that wasn't in the match was Hangman Adam Page. He came out and talked about this whole thing between him and Jon Moxley. That how much this title means to him. And finally get this title out of this briefcase. But ladies and gentlemen, he's so sure about himself. He's so confident. He wants a Texas death match. Jon Moxley came out and he said, no, you're not ready for a Texas death match. And all that stuff. And Hangman wants it. But Hangman got attacked by the rest. No, he brawled with Jon Moxley first. And then he got attacked by the rest of the Death Riders. Shafir got involved. Wheeler Yuta, Claudio. They tried to destroy him. But Hangman got back up and he said he's still standing. And then Claudio was trying to come back and do more damage until Samoa Joe came in. And then Wheeler Yuta tried. And then Powerhouse Hobbs came. And Shibata came. And the Death Riders tried to run away. And then Hangman was in the ring with Shafir. Shafir tried to attack Mr. Hangman. I do have this thing on muted, right? There we go. Trying to hit Hangman, but Hangman reversed it, and looks like he was about to hit Shafir. He grabbed the briefcase. He told Jon Moxley, I have something of yours. Give me what I want. And Jon Moxley accepted a death match. And he wants to prove that Jon Moxley, that you say I can't do anything I want to win this match? Anything I need to do to win this match? At All In, he showed it by doing the bug shot lariats onto Shafir. I don't know if I said the name right. And then, ladies and gentlemen, first match of the evening, we got Mercedes Moné defending her TBS title against Mina. And you see Toni Storm with Luther, and she had a cake. She had some, I guess, champagne, something like that. And then she was on commentary. The winner of that match, it was a pretty decent match, was Mercedes Moné. She retains the title, and she was about to hit Mina with the title or attack her after the match. But Toni Storm came out, scared Mercedes out of the ring, but Mercedes came back in the ring and attacked Toni Storm with the championship. And then she licked the frosting off the cake, and then she threw the champagne in the face of Luther. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we found out who's number one in the gauntlet match for All In. It will be Mark Briscoe. Who's going to be number two? Because you want to be in the match. You want to be in the match because if you're not in the match and somebody gets the pin, you don't get to be in the match. So it's a one fall to the finish, and every couple of seconds another person comes in. But maybe your number doesn't get picked, and that person gets the 1, 2, 3. So you want to be in the match. So we got number 1, Mark Briscoe, who's going to be number 2 to start off with Mark Briscoe. We got MJF versus AR Fox versus Bowens versus Brody King. I thought it was a pretty decent fatal 4-way match. MJF tried to cheat his way by not to get in the ring and let all 3 guys fight. And then he threw 2 guys in the ring and tried to pin them, and it didn't work out. But, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match and heading to number 2 in the gauntlet match is MJF. He gets the win, and then Jetsby came in. Well, Mark Briscoe came first and had some things to say to MJF. And then Jetsby came in. Mike Bailey and Kevin Knight came in and started trying to beat up Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin, but they were too big and they were destroying Mike Bailey and Kevin Knight, and they keep saying that they are up. They're still standing. Remember the challenge that MVP said to them when they got put through a table. If you want a shot of the tag team titles, you have to try to stand. And they keep trying. They stand up. Bobby Lashley and Shelton beat the living hell out of them. They still got up. And then Kevin Knight issued a challenge to Shelton Benjamin on Collision, and then it turns into a triple threat match at Collision as well. I don't know what happened there. But, ladies and gentlemen, I guess Shelton Benjamin accepted the match, but it turned into a triple threat match. Will they get a shot of the tag team titles? We have the Heroes versus Villains, because this show was sponsored with the new Superman movie that's coming out. I think it's somewhere this month. There's a new Superman movie, so now we got Heroes versus Villains. And we got the villains, we got the Young Bucks and Takeshita, will be versing Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, and Bandito. And ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match, but the winner of that match was the Young Bucks and Takeshita. And then after the match, we got because these guys didn't want to stop, so Will Ospreay came in and Swerve Strickland. But they made the stipulation that they want to lose the EVP's titles. They said they don't want the titles. They're going to give the power to the fans, well, to Tony Khan, and give all the power to Tony Khan. But the Young Bucks rejected the challenge, and then they said, "You got nothing we want." So Will Ospreay gave them a stipulation: if Young Bucks wins, Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland cannot go for the World Championship for a year. And Young Bucks accepted the match, but they want to make sure that Swerve accepts the match. Swerve is not happy. He's not on the same page as Will Ospreay. But if they want to get their hands on the Young Bucks, Swerve has to accept. And he did. So, if Young Bucks loses, they are no longer the EVPs, and Tony Khan makes all the matches. But if the Young Bucks wins, Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland no longer allowed to go for the World Championship until a year. That's a big stakes. Let's see what happens. But Will Ospreay and Swerve was in a Heroes versus Villains match. They will be facing the Beast, Mortis, and Jericho in a match. I thought it was a pretty decent tag team match, but the winner of that match was Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland. And then we have Okada versus Kota Ibushi. I thought it was a pretty decent match. I wish it was for the title, but it wasn't. But it was great. I enjoyed it. But the winner of that match was Okada. But you see the rest of the Don Callis family, Okada, Don Callis, and Lance Archer attacking Kota Ibushi after the match until Kota Ibushi's tag team partner, his golden lover, Kenny Omega, made his return and with a chair and making everybody run away. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's AEW. We don't WWE 2K25 did put out a video of the Y6, but it's something about the island. And they said it's coming soon. See you at the island. I seen it, I was about to go to bed, and then I saw the tweets, and I wanted to see what this thing was about. But I guess it's something about Y6, because why would the Y6 do this video package if it was in the Y6? Right? I don't understand why would it be the Y6 if it's not about that. So it's something happening with the island. I don't know what it is. It could have given you a date. I didn't see the end. I just saw, see you at the island. And I got bored of it. Because I haven't done the island. Because I can't, my internet or servers, whatever it is, keeps kicking me out. So I stopped playing it. I tried to get the paybacks, man. I wish we could get the paybacks differently. That's not in the islands. Because there's new paybacks. I would like to have the referee one. The referee bump. But they're in, I had to unlock it on there. On the island. I wish we didn't have to do that. But yeah, I can't do the island. And it's a little boring. At least my faction is a little fun. Do the points and all that stuff. And my rise with the story. I already finished that. But Showcase was a little more fun. The island I get bored of. Because when you're talking to somebody, you're not hearing a voice. You have to read a box. I don't want to read it. I want to hear it. I don't want to read it. I have bad reading skills in the first place. So I don't know what I'm saying. I just know how to fight somebody. So I'm not a big fan of the island. If there was a more interesting thing and more entertaining, I would like it. But even the running around, I wish you could punch people when you're running around the island. But you're just running around and doing your quests or whatever you call it, missions. Stuff like that. I don't know. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of the island. Some people are happy about the island. Some people like it. Some people like it. Some people don't like it. I don't know what to say about it. But yeah. But if you guys enjoyed this video, I'm really excited for this DLC that's coming up. Because it's the first time we're going to... All of these guys, it's the first time being in a WWE game. I spit one in the wrong too. But it's going to be Penta's first WWE game. Yes, he's in an AEW game. So it's not his first ever game, but it's his first WWE game. It's going to be Jordan Gray's first WWE game. I don't know if she's in any other games, but this could be her first ever. This is the first time ever we've seen New Jack in a WWE game. He was in the old school ECW games. This is I don't know. This is the first time we've seen Bull Nakakino. Well, I can't even say the last name. I don't know. This is the first time we've seen Bull in a game, but this is my first time seeing her in a game. She could be in the arcade games that I didn't play because I didn't like wrestling when I was a kid back then. I liked it when I watched a little videotapes. My dad had VHS. If you guys don't know what that is, he had like 3 VHS tapes because he was a wrestling fan, and I've been watching those a lot. He had like a Raw one, a SmackDown one, something like that. Yeah, and I've been watching those, and I wasn't really a wrestling fan until 2008 when all my friends from school was talking about it. And then I said, oh, let's check it out. And after school, 8 o'clock, I think it was a Monday, I went to watch it. And I liked it. It was fun because I understand it at that time. I didn't understand it when I was a kid. So I wasn't a wrestling fan when I was a kid, so I didn't play the arcade games. I played No Mercy because it was a wrestling game. There was not a lot of things to do. There's not a lot. There's not a lot of story modes like in these other games now. If you want to unlock things, you have to do story modes, and you have to there's objectives in these games. In No Mercy, there's no objectives. You just have to fight and win. That's it you need to do. In these other games, you had to. There's like quests you have to do if you want to unlock people. So it's more. You have to understand it more than playing it. Because if you want to unlock Batista or any other wrestler, you had to do the objectives. So, yeah, back then it wasn't like that. Back then, I think you had to use a code to unlock people, or I don't know how a cheat code. I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, and it's going to be KSI's first WWE game. I don't think he's been in any other game. So this could be his first ever game. The guys that we're going to see in the old school, like D'Lo Brown and Mark Henry, they've been in the game. New Age Outlaws, they've been in the game. All the Saturday Night's Main Event guys, they've been in the game. So I'm really excited for the first three because this is everybody's first game. Motor City Machine Guns, Stephanie and Julia, Abyss, the NBA guys, not the Great Khali because he's been in some 2K games, so. But everybody else, I'm excited because it's their first game and sometimes they have some cool moves. And some of the moves are not in the game default. So you have to wait until these guys come in. Like the Motor City Machine Guns tag team moves wasn't in there in the default game. When you first got the game. You have to wait. Now I could use all of those tag team moves for my other high flyer tag teams, like the Rascals. They even have a Canadian Destroyer on the apron. It's called Canadian Destroyer, not Mexican Destroyer. I think when Penta comes out, it's going to be called Mexican Destroyer. There is a Canadian Destroyer that's not on the apron. It's a Bad Bunny Canadian Destroyer. It's that one. And they have one on the turnbuckle, the Adam Cole one. But yeah, so yeah, I can't wait to see what is KSI's finish going to be. His render on the DLC that people have been showing me, he's wearing a Prime Bottle outfit. I'm hoping that he doesn't come out with that outfit as his ring attire. I understand the only attire that he had when he showed up in the ring was that Prime Bottle. But they already have a Prime Bottle that you could unlock in the island. So I'm hoping that he has some ring gear and we see his face and not in a Prime Bottle. Because his picture that's on the DLC, it looks like he's in the Prime Bottle. So I'm hoping it's not like that. I'm hoping that he actually has ring gear and I will not hate it if he was in ring gear. And I know what I'm going to do with him. Team up with Logan Paul. There's my celebrity tag team. I did it mostly every single time. I did it with Mike Tyson and Machine Gun Kelly. I don't think I did it. No, I did it last year for Post Malone and Bad Bunny. They were my celebrity tag team. Because they were singers. So yeah, now we're going to do the same thing with Logan Paul and KSI. They're going to be my tag team. I don't know if they're going to win tag team titles. But yeah. I've been chatting too much. It's like 19 minutes on my I'm filming this. So ladies and gentlemen, that's all me today. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I will see you guys tomorrow for TNA results. And if you guys from the United States, happy 4th of July. I hope you guys are ready to go to fireworks and all that stuff. Canada already went past. So I hope everybody's having a great week of Canada Day and July 4th. If you're from Canada, if you're from the United States, happy belated Canada Day, and happy July 4th tomorrow. That's all for me today. Bye!